uh, we where is this indexing now? LA, LA. So if you press it directly using UA, we talked about negative. So this zero is minus will not come say but if you take a positive indexing, a second character, but if you take negative, what happened here? We got some G. Let me write minus zero. Minus zero will not know the index. In order to know the index, so what we will do? Okay, so it's take like if you take, but if you will get so you will get the least member from itself. If you take positive indexing, you will if you take positive indexing, you will stop indexing. You will start positive indexing takes us reverse. Okay, like that we can use the Python. No? Okay. Wait. I have to some Python. There I got some value now. I'm slicing this Python. Okay, if I slice the character need language, what I have to do? I indexing values. I wrote 7 each. Okay, simply Python language into Python coaching. Okay, so Python. Okay, and I'm writing coaching. Okay, if I hit it, I got Python. So, but this you have to take the space. Will get Python coaching. Add the string value. What we say. Coming to the language, we can. Wait a minute. Don't turn off. Don't turn off. Don't turn off. See, I'm taking place here. What is the index for the language? We don't know now, but what we know, it starts from 7 now. So if you write like this, what will be the result? It becomes C language. Okay, that Python language is translated as C language here, isn't it? Okay, like this we can do the string operations. Okay, like this we can do the string operations. We can index the characters and we can do the string operations in slicing operations, appending operations. Okay, it's simple to play with these concepts. Where we will get this concept in if you take a input, if you take inputs in one side of the section, in one section you take the inputs now. If you take inputs in one section, okay, okay. If you take index inputs in one section, and if you want to use those values in another section, then you can use the string operations, string slicing, string manipulation, string appending, like that you can use. Okay, do you have any doubts? Okay, we can slice this index in the middle also. Okay, I need a third digit, and I need to start with the third index, and I have to end with the seventh index. Okay, if I press hit enter, I got HY. Why? Because just I will write the Python language is the value which is stored in a Python is Python language. Okay, so what I'm doing is just I'm taking 3. Okay, so the zero index is P, the first index is Y, and the second index is T. I'm starting with third index and I am slicing at 7th. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so H become H, the index value for the H is 3 now. So from 3 we have to count 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. 6 is the empty string now. It will not appear. Seventh string will not come. Why? Because it will also considers 6 n minus 1. It slices only at the place of n minus 1. Okay, so if you write 6, you will get noticed. If you write 6, you will get horn also. If you write 7, you will get horn with space. Okay, with white space. One of the white space you will get. Okay, without if you don't want that white space, simply you can write 6. Okay, or else if you want to write like this, you will get only 3 digits, or sorry, 2 digits only, HO. Okay, so if you write 2 and 10, okay, and if I hit enter, I will get ton lang, THON, ton LAN. Okay, like that we will get. This is called as a string index slicing. This is called as string slicing, and we can use this concept like this also. Okay, like 4 or else 6. Okay, like this also. So what will happen? Just let me execute this line. You will notice. Okay, from the beginning of this string, I need a 6 index values. Okay, the variables which possess 6 index values has to be printed. If you write like this, from the initial point to the final 6 index, the index at which the index will be close at 6 is printed here. Okay, if you write like this, let me think what I have to write. 9. Okay, so total entire 9 characters will be printed, 9 index values will be printed from the beginning. Okay, Python lab, or else you can play with the games using the concept like this also. A plus 3, or like this also. Okay, if you will get some value. Okay, that depends upon your passiveness. See, what happened here is, initially the starting characters, if you write 3 colon, what will happen? I told you above section. I will write independently, then you can came across with the concept. 3 colon. Okay, yeah, colon and 3. Okay, like this you can add the both the strings at a time. At a time you can add the both slice to values. Okay, you can directly add the both slice to values. Okay, do you have any doubts, Nano? Are you able to follow? Sunil is new to this class, so he cannot understand right now. It will take some time. Okay, it will take time to him. Okay, so can you mute yourself? I'm getting noise. So let me play with the concept called count. Okay, so what it will shows me, what I will write. So how many, if I write a dot count dot in a colons, there is a Python language. How many ints are present in this Python language? I have to count. So what I have to do? Just I have to write in. If I hit enter, I will get the value of 2, meaning that the ints are presented in this Python language are 2. So here one in will be there, and second in is here, total 2. Like this we can count for each and individual string value using this count concept. Okay, so p's, how many p's are there? Only one, I think. Okay, like this, if you want to execute for each and every concept, just simply copy this thing and paste this thing and modify this one. Python y will be one only. uh, G, how many gss g are there? 2. Okay, control V. And how many d's are there? There are no d's, I think so, 0. Okay, how many ones are there? 0. But if you write like this, it will gives an error. Why? Because we are locating in the string now. So that's why we have to mention in the form of string only. We have to mention in the form of string only. How we can mention the string suggestion? Using colons, either single colon or double quotations. Either single quotation or double quotation you can mention. Okay, either single quotation or double quotation you can mention. Okay, uh, let me give me the other example for index. So index this. So there are two ends now. So I got confused with the index concepts. So I'm searching for the index. If I hit enter, I got only the first index value. The first index value for n. Okay, in the Python language there are two ends now. Okay, I will get only the first index value in that Python language. Okay, second end will not be appear. As if we search like this. Okay, you can check for G also. It will shows up the first index value for G only. It will not shows up the value for the second index. Only first index will be shown. Okay, and we can check whether it is ending with E or not. E and ENDS ends with. Okay, whether it is ending with E or not. Okay, if it is true, then it will shows true. Okay, if it is false, ends with. If it is false, then it will shows false statement. Okay, so what is the concept here? What is the concept? The string Python language is where Python language is nothing but Python language. No, let me run here again. Okay, so this Python language is not ending with P. Okay, but this Python language is ending with E. Okay, that is we are testing here. So if you want to check begin, so what you have to do starts with. Okay, what you have to do, you have to check with starts with whether this Python language is starting with P or not. If it is true, then it will shows true. If it is false, then it shows false statement. Either you can type or you can wait. Okay, if you need, if you are in hurry, you can type, but you will get some mistakes. Okay, I made a mistake. Let me wait. This T starts with E. So if I hit enter, it shows that it's a false statement. Why? Because this Python language is not ending with E. Okay, but it is sorry. This Python language is not starting with E, but it is ending with E now. So that's why we got true statement here. Okay, but if you check for the start statement, it is starting with P. Okay, not with E. So that's why we got false statement here. Okay, like this we can find the initial value and final value of a string. Okay, initial character value and final character value of a string. Okay, whether it is true or not. And you can find the length of that integer also, how many characters are presented using length concept. Length of, if you press enter, it will shows 15, meaning that total 16 characters are presented. Okay, just count this Python language, you will get 15. Okay, like this we can do the string operations. Okay, wait a minute. Next concept is either whether it is a number or not. Python language is a number or not. We can um, make a search using is a number or not. You have to use the brackets here. Why? Because we will get error. It's not a number now. Python language is not a number. So that's why we got an error. But if you take a value and enter some number, press enter and b dot, just wait for a while, it will come. Just write in quotations. Okay, write in quotations. Then it will consider as a string. The characters which we are entered in a string is a number or not. That is we are searching. Okay, so what I have to do is a number or not. We are checking. Okay, inside of quotations, what we have entered is a string, but it's actually a number. Okay, if you write in a quotation, it is considered as a string, isn't it? But uh, we can check whether it is a number or not using b dot is a number in bracket open bracket close command. Okay, with this command you can use the we can check whether any any result which we are entered or any output which we got is a number or not using this concept. Okay, till now you have any doubts?
No doubt, sir.